Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a brief tour of the Canvas course and explain a little bit about how the class is laid out, so you know where to find everything you need, and if you have any questions, this might be a great place for you to start to make sure that I haven't answered the question already. But as always, feel free to shoot me an email. And actually, I'll edit this page so that I put my email address on there so you know what it is. But it's tvanlar@csufresno.edu. So on this home page, this should be the page you see when you log into the class. You can download the syllabus. You can also find the syllabus on the syllabus page. So either on your first home page or it'll be on the syllabus page as well. There's one more place that you can find the syllabus. The syllabus is so important, I put it 3 places. And it'll be in this first module, Introduction and How-To Guides. So if you click on the module from the home page, it will take you directly to this introduction and how-to guides. So there's going to be a little bit more information in this module than what's in here right now. That will include the syllabus, that will be this video, and a couple of other videos introducing the course. The pages that are here right now, first is a page about this thing called Perusal. So this is an online, completely asynchronous class. We don't meet in person. We don't do in-class activities. You don't have really any opportunity to be held, I guess, accountable. Again, I don't like that. I think it's ugly. But how do I know that you're paying attention and studying if I don't see you a few times a week or whatever? So I've recorded all of these videos for the class, and I've input them in this system called Perusal. And so the way that Perusal would work, you can read more about it here, is you basically earn 1 point per video. There's a lot of videos. And the majority of your points would come from leaving a good comment, or a couple of good comments, from opening the assignment multiple times, from watching the video till the end, from being engaged for 15 minutes. Each video is about 15-20 minutes. Getting responses to your comments, voting and getting votes on your comments from your classmates, and we don't do quizzes. But anyway, so each video is worth 1 point as long as you do it before it's due, and you have lots of ways to earn 100%. Okay, and you have until the deadline to go back and try to get more points. Like, let's say you watched the video, you left a couple comments, but maybe it didn't think your comments were high quality enough, and it gave you 0.8 instead of 1 point. You can go back and try again. So there are lots of ways to earn 100%. You can earn 100% all the way up until it's due, and it'll show you in the grade book what score you've got. Anytime you're accessing an assignment, please do access it through the assignment link. Do not use this link on the side. Okay. And again, there's no way for me to really go and know what questions you have unless you specifically email me, or unless you ask questions on the videos themselves. So this Perusal tool allows you to ask questions. I go through and I see what questions you've asked. You can also specifically tag me, just like on Facebook or Instagram. I'm a user in the Perusal course, so you can tag me. And I can see that tag as well. Again, if you ask questions in there, I will do my best to answer them prior to the exam. I want to answer them as quickly as possible. So I'll go through the videos and try to answer the questions that are there. So please make sure that you really spend some time engaged in Perusal with your classmates. So the next page that's in that introductory module is your exam schedule. You probably think this is important too. Exams are open for 24 hours. You should be using Lockdown Browser with the camera, no external resources, only your brain. I can't accept late exams because once people have seen the exam, they've seen the exam, right? So, and plus this is an accelerated class. So we have 4 exams and then a final. The final is comprehensive. So I said in my introductory video, a lot of students say this is one of the hardest courses they've taken. But at the same time, I know that a lot of people take this class because they're interested in the medical field. And I think that's a huge responsibility for you to be in healthcare. And people sometimes use this argument with me. Well, why can't we use our notes? In real life, I can use my notes and I can look stuff up. And the answer I always give is, okay, well, let's say you're a doctor, because I know a lot of you want to be doctors. So you're a doctor, you're in the exam room, the patient tells you, these are my symptoms. What's wrong with me, doctor? Are you going to say, you know what? Let me Google that real quick. Or I need to step outside and look that up. No, your patient is going to expect an answer right there, or at least a couple of possible answers. So it's really important that you have a lot of this information right there at the tip of your tongue that can come out right away, instead of having to be like, well, let me Google that for you. Because I guarantee your patient has already Googled that. They already know what WebMD says. They don't want WebMD. They want your opinion as their physician. So please make sure that you are studying and taking good notes so that that information is in there and easy to access during the exams. And it's comprehensive because, well, it's not like, now you've learned about bacteria, so you don't have to remember bacteria anymore. No, you still have to remember bacteria. Next in that introductory module is peer reviews. There are going to be a handful of assignments that you have to peer review, and this tells you how to do so. So please make sure when you have an assignment that requires you to do a peer review that you refresh yourself on, one, how to find your peer reviews, and two, what your reviews need to contain, and tips for writing good peer reviews. Finally, in that introductory module, students sometimes say, well, I don't know why we're doing this assignment. It seems like busy work. How does this relate to the course itself? And I totally get that. I when I took classes, I didn't want my professor to just give me stuff to do. I wanted it to be important for the class, and I wanted to know why it was important for the class. So what I have in this page is a list of the student learning outcomes. These are the things that I want you to know and that the syllabus says you will know and that you should be able to do by the time you leave the class. And then I have all of the major projects that we're going to be doing. Exams and quizzes. You're going to be doing a group project where you design a game. You're going to be researching and writing a manuscript to be published. You're going to read published literature and do a summary of that. And of course, you're going to watch and interact with the lecture videos. And so the check mark means that the assignment helps to support the learning goal. So you can see that all of the assignments support at least 3, but often more of the learning goals. So it's that idea that all of the assignments are important, and they're all important in different ways. So I hope that you don't consider these things busy work, but that you see the benefit in all of these things and how they support your growth as a medical microbiologist. Those are all of the pages that you'll find in that first introductory module. So if you go to the modules page, right, you can see that the introduction and how-to guides. The next is the microbiology resource announcements paper. I'll talk more about these in a video about the group projects. And then your other module for your group that you're going to be doing is a game project. You're going to design a game about medical microbiology. And then after that, you'll find the modules for each week. This is a summer class. It's a 9-week course. When you think about the regular semester, that's a 15-week course plus finals. So we've really condensed it by about 66%. But I don't want to condense and get rid of material. We're just getting rid of time. So you have a less time, but you still have to do all the same type of material. In each module, you will find the relevant lecture slides, the lecture videos, any game project assignment that's due, any microbiology resource announcement that's due. If there is a quiz, if there is an exam, that will also be listed in here under each module. The videos, you see they're each worth 1 point. They all have different deadlines. I put the deadlines like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday deadline. You can do them early. I don't care. That's totally fine. You can do them right at the deadline. That's fine too. It's up to you. I recommend spacing them out. That gives you more opportunity to interact with your classmates and earn more points on that perusal video. But it also makes you feel more comfortable and not like you're having to rush and try to watch and listen to me talk at like 11:50 at night, because I don't want to listen to me talk at 11:50 either. You'll also notice that some of the chapters have multiple videos. That's because I've really done my best to make sure that all of the videos are under 20 minutes, and most of them are closer to 15. I want you to be able to, I have 20 minutes, I can watch a video. You can watch the whole video, leave your comments, and then, come back when you have 20 minutes. You don't have to be able to find a full hour and sit down to listen to an hour lecture. In order to have the grades from perusal sync back appropriately to Canvas, just click on the individual link. If you click on this link, it will take you to the perusal assignment. You'll watch the video, you'll get your score. Click on this one, right? So do not click over here. Then I have to manually move your scores over. And that's just kind of a hassle. You want to see your score right away. You want it in Canvas reflected right away. So just follow the assignment link. We will have, in addition to the exam, there will be quizzes. The quizzes are open book, open note, open resource, whatever you need, whatever you want. Sit with your friends and take the quiz at the same time. I don't care. That's fine. They are to show you how I write at least my multiple choice questions. Oh, and the quizzes are all multiple choice. And to make sure that you are really familiar with the material before you see it on an exam. I encourage you to at least think about the answers and try to answer them without looking at your notes. But of course, you're absolutely free to then check your notes and make sure that your answer is correct before you submit your quiz. If you have any questions about any of the course material, always feel free to email me. I'll open up the discussion board too if you want to chat with your classmates. But other than that, I'm looking forward to a great summer term with you.